Yes, yes, yes. Huh? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Uh, yeah. George Mason show. Damn, I had the music queued up. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm still gonna play it. It's all good. It's Wednesday, uh, the 12th of March, and it's all good, baby. It's all good. Yes, indeed. And I got a terrific show for you tonight. Very informative. Um, this brother here that I know a lot of people. Here we go. I don't know what the hell happened to that. I said, you know what? I got a cue. This is going to be like fire. This shit is going to be. And so much for having your shit together. I'll tell you that. But I'm here. I'm in the house. And I want to talk about this man. It's an incredible man. He was uh, back in the Wild West when the West wasn't tamed. Was the West ever really tamed? But before I even get into him, before I even go there, I just wanted to first of all acknowledge and to say, send out my condolences to Dr. Hazel Dukes, Ma Dukes. Sleep in peace. She passed on March 1st. Both her and I share the same birthday, March 17th. Yes. So that's like on next week, pretty much. But yeah, she was March 17th, 1932 to March 1st, 2025. She was an American activist. She served as a national president of the National Association of the Advancement of Colored People, the NAACP, and president of the organization's New York State chapter. Her early life and education. Dukes was born in Montgomery, Alabama on March 17th, as I said, 1932. She was the only child of Alice and Edward Dukes. Yes. Thank you for your service, my Dukes, and sleep in peace, sister. And God bless you, and I may continue to always bless you throughout eternity and forever. Yeah, so it's all good. Like I said, I'm a big fan of westerns. I love westerns, and I was watching western the other night, and Clint Eastwood, High Plains Drifter. And what struck me about that is just like them westerns, man. Them cats, man, back in the day, them dudes, man, were crazy. They were ruthless. They were, uh, just you come into town and somebody gonna fuck with you. It's regardless. They don't know you. They never saw you, and somebody's gonna fuck with, challenge you, say something to you, call you out of your name, and put it to you like that. But this brother, that this bass Reeves, he was the first black deputy sheriff. He was no joke. He was a deputy U.S. Marshal, he was a gunfighter, a farmer, a scout, a tracker, a railroad agent, and a runaway slave. Huh? He was born in July 1838. Can you imagine 1838? And he passed on January 12th, 1910. In 1910 is deep, but damn, 1838. Yo, they didn't have no bath. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Conditions back then, it was just brutal. And he had to like bring people, white people, outlaws, Jesse James, those type, even the name Jesse James and what's the other one? Machine Gun Kelly and all them other cats like that. But that's someplace else. But I mean, and this was slavery. He was an escaped slave, like I was saying with Harriet Tubman. I mean, the kind of work that she did, like the Underground Railroad, having that knowledge and that whereabouts during that time, that was just, for me, mind-boggling, beyond, imagination, really. Uh, the people that she had, encountered, and this brother here, Base Reeves, he had over 4,000 arrests. Let me put his credits up, because it's worthy. It's definitely, they referred him as the Black Long Ranger. The brother had, I said, 4,000 arrests in his lifetime, and he killed 20 men in the line of duty. Huh? I mean, that's just in his natural work as a lawman. He killed them. But how many people did he murk with, them calling out his name? How many times he got called a nigger, just because back in the day? Come on, man. How many people he had to really, jump in their ass because, they violated. So this dude was no joke. And let me show a picture of him because uh, you know, he held it down. He escaped as a slave, and he hooked up with he went into the Indian nation, and he learned a different Cherokee, uh, Choctaw areas. A very distinguished looking man, just that mustache alone. And how much you think that would cost to get that trimmed nowadays? Huh? And imagine back then, him trying to holding that down, that look. But yeah, this is uh, my man. He did his thing, man. And he was no joke. Yeah, hey, come on. You know, messing with these cats, man. Uh, show you this one dude, man. The guy, you know, trying to bring this motherfucker in. Look at him. Is that Wild Bill? He tell him, come on, Bill. His base. We got the warrant. He ain't going nowhere without a fight. I mean, come on, man. This other dude here, this dude just looked crazy. Huh? He looked crazy. He had to take them dudes in. What if he had to go and wrestle up two or three of them dudes at a time? Because they had the wanted posters dead or alive. So look at him. Come on, man. He ain't going without a fight. Huh? I don't even know who this dude is, but I just know Base came across some interesting scenarios and situations. I know this already. Look at this. God bless you, Lisa Marie, the big boss lady in the house, my queen, huh? God bless you, sister. I'm good, darling. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I looked and I said, Bass Reeves was a bad man. No question about that. I never learned about these figures, Harriet Tubman in school. Oh, hey, what's happening, Lady Miss in the hizzle? Okay, God bless you, sister. Yes, indeedy. But yeah, so and I wish I had known about these figures when I was in school coming up, and then to have role models and Bass Reeves. The Lone Ranger, we heard of him, but this is where they modeled him after that, after the Lone Ranger. I heard about the Lone Ranger, but yeah, uh, is he the greatest lawman or the real hero behind the mask? Uh, because 4,000 arrests, and he killed 20 in the line of duty. Like I said, how many did he murk? For calling him out of his name, calling him the N-word, the nigger. Because like I said, I'm a big fan. I love westerns. I really do. I watched High Plains Drifter, and what was just so like incredible about High Plains Drifter? It's Clint Eastwood. Clint Eastwood flick on the order of it wasn't directed by Sergio Leone, but it's like a spaghetti western. I watched Fistful of Dollars after that, and that was Sergio Leone, and Clint, directed that High Plains Drifter. He comes into town, and they just immediately, I say these cats, man, was just hanging around, just started fucking with him, for no reason whatsoever. And they're white, they're all white, whatever. He meant base just going into a town. He got the kind of flack that he got. Hey, Karen, welcome in on the check-in. God bless you, no doubt. But yeah, so it's a hell of a thing. So I said, this brother deserves to be put out there. Bass Reeves. Let me put his accomplishments of who he was and what he did, because it's worthy. The brother was heavy. He's a heavy duty cat. And like I said, I can only imagine the obstacles that he had to overcome to accomplish all the stuff that he did. He was a deputy U.S. Marshal, gunfighter, farmer, scout, tracker, railroad agent, and a runaway slave. Huh? 1838. Wow. Yes. He spoke the languages of the several Native American tribes, and including the Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, Seminole, and Creek. Bass Bass was one of the first African American deputy U.S. Marshals west of the Mississippi River, mostly working in the deadly Indian. Imagine that, in the Indian territory. That's the kind of stuff that people were just trying to avoid. Huh? Yeah. The region was saturated with horse thieves, cattle rustlers. This is what he was involved with: gunslingers, bandits, bootleggers, swindlers, and murderers. Reeves made up to 4,000 in his lifetime, killing 20 men in the line of duty. He murked 20. Huh? Yeah. Reeves, he was born. Uh, what does it say? At some point, Reeves escaped and fled to India. Right, that did that already. But yeah, he's a bad man. Give it up to us, no joke, Bass Reeves. But yeah, let's say, well, why are you doing this, George? What's this about? It's not Black History Month and all this other stuff. It ain't got to be February to be Black History Month to get some education about somebody who's uh, doing some incredible stuff that was great. That, you know, uh, set trails, man. Set, like I said, Harriet Tubman, you know, incredible, man, what she did and stuff like that. I have a whole list of things here. Let's see what this is about. I was looking at these movies like a High Noon. Um, it's another great movie, Shane, Who Shot Liberty Violence. And these are some incredible movies, and it gave me like an insight into like how this man, handled his business. Watching, you look at any of these westerns and you look at anybody that comes into town, first they want to see how fast you are on the gun, how fast you can draw, and just fuck with each other for no reason. Imagine a brother just showing up, talking about, come on, let's go, saddle up, I'm taking you in. Huh? Yo, so this dude, let me show a couple of pictures of him. He used to carry like 3 or 4 guns, a knife, a bat. He didn't have no bat, he had like a stick or some shit. But yeah, because he had to be on point and ready for sure. There he is, very distinguished, Bass Reeves. Let me move the writing out of the way. The life of the legendary. Mm, yeah, I'm trying to find this brother here. Here we go. I'm on now. Yeah, Bass Reeves. He had to take dudes in like this. Look at this dude. Imagine it pulling up to his ranch, telling him, "Come on, let's go. Saddle up, motherfucker." You know, taking you in. Look at, you know, this dude here. Show this guy. Look at them boots. They love boots. Them some bad boots, though. Honestly, when you really look at them, the stitching on that, come on, man. Where do you get that shirt from? Really? Huh? And Bass had to deal with that. I know, like after he got through laughing and shit, then he had to take these dudes in, man, and collect his bounty. Because them some hella boots. But them boots, them thigh high joints, man, them shits cost some dough too back then. This crazy motherfucker. Bass had to run up on this dude like, yo, come on, man. Let's get ready. Let's get saddle up, motherfucker. But yeah, so I seen this other one. They taking black villains in as well. Black criminal. This dude, man, he got two pistols, man. On us, you know what I'm saying? He ain't. This is not gonna be easy. He's not gonna get. This not gonna be an easy bounty. Messing with this man here. He got two pistols. On it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey, Bass maybe knows him. You know what I'm saying? And what? Who knows? They both black doesn't necessarily mean he knows him or whatever. But crime is crime and whatnot. But I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, man. But he held it down. So Bass Reeves, a hell of a man. He held it down, did his thing, and yeah, I wanted to also, like I said, with Doctor Hazel Nell Dukes. I acknowledged that already. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We're cooking with grease now. Wanted to get this one. Boom. And do about that. Hit that again. It hit the life and legacy of the Wild West first black deputy marshal. He probably had a lot of people in dead. Craig, welcome in, man. Welcome to the show. God bless you. On the check in. Yeah, but you know what is interesting? It's just that like I said, they don't teach this stuff in school. This brother was the first lawman, black lawman, in 1838. He was born, huh? He had two wives. Yes, he had a life and the whole thing existed. But the thing is just that watching these crazy fucking westerns. Like I said, I looked at High Plains Drifter. Clint Eastwood goes into town. He's a man with no name. He's got no name, right? He goes in, and right away, it's three guys. He goes into a saloon. He's trying to just coming off the plains, the high plains. He's coming into a fucking like dirt town. Nothing's there, and he says, he doesn't say too much, but this is wow. People are fucking nuts. They're crazy. They're bored out of their fucking minds, and all they do is just mess with people all day, huh? Hey, guys said three guys come in. Hey, you flea bag, swat sidewind down. You know what I mean? He's just like, what you want to do here? Clint don't even say shit. He drinks a little bit of his beer. He gets a bottle of whiskey, and he's trying to just chill, just mind his fucking business. But they won't let him be. So he goes to the barber shop and wants to get a shave and a bath. That's a good look, right? Bath. At least he was thinking about washing his ass. That's a good thing. Because you got, there was no toothbrushes back then, right? Alexa, when did they invent toothbrushes?
The bristle toothbrush first appeared in China during the Tang Dynasty, 619 to 907. By the way, you have a new notification. Do you want to hear it?
No, not now. 1990. Damn. Okay. So toothbrushes were around, but he didn't come out with one. He didn't go to the hotel to say, "Let me go freshen up. Let me go wash my ass and brush my teeth." No, he didn't do that. But I'm pretty sure that they had to some type of hygiene, because it had to be. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, these three dudes, man, they come into the barbershop, follow him into the barbershop after he ignored them in the saloon. Now he's getting a shave. And they just like, they're like, yo, oh, you don't want to have nothing to do with us? They're just fucking with him. And then Clint just pulls out and then just lets off on all three of them. He kills all three of them. Huh? Just like that. And this guy, Bass Reeves, he's black. Clint is white, and they're still fucking with him. It's no camaraderie, no brotherhood because you're a white man and I'm white and whatever. Welcome to our town and this, that, and the third. They just, everybody's looking at him. He's a stranger. No welcoming committee, none of that. The West was just cold blooded. Huh? Imagine Bass just shows up and he's going to, yo, that's what blew my mind. After I saw that, I said, man, then Clint is walking, he's going, the fuck, the stable his horse. This girl just walks in, like bumps into him. Wait, watch where you it just starts fighting. A lady, he's good looking, he's tall, good looking dude or whatever. And Clint says, you could have did that like a different way. Make yourself, get acquainted. She said, what are you talking about? He ends up raping her. He drags her into the barn. He rapes the hell out of her. He rapes her. Huh? But it was like, it wasn't, real. Nobody comes to her defense or anything like that. This is like crazy. I mean, broad daylight in the barn. It's just, what I said, I got to do this story. This dude, Bass Rapes, man, this is the kind of shit that he went through. He was a brother. And look, like I said, let me show this dude again. This guy here, man. Where's he at? Yeah, how many times did he brush his teeth? Huh? Come on, man. Look at him. Look at this dude, man. Bass had to fuck with dudes like that. Oh man. Those towns were dirty and nasty. Horses shitting. Yeah. See, they don't show that. Craig is on it. That's Craig. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. You see horse, yeah, like in New York. Uh, Craig, you say you was from Beeville, Brownsville. We got horses in New York City. They want to put Come on, put diapers on horses. Really? Kind of. Anybody ever see a horse take a shit? Or Lisa Marie say extremely nasty. Yeah, it's just disgusting. A horse can shit for like 3 or 4. I mean, like, excuse me, for being so vague and so blunt. Not even vague, but it's just blunt. That's how I am. It is what it is, as they say. But yeah, look at this guy. Come on, man. Come on, man. Somebody loved him. I mean, he probably I don't know what type of individual, but he looks crazy. And Bays had to deal with them dudes, man. The black lone ranger, and here he is, just holding it down. No. See, I keep getting back to this guy. This dude's another crazy. But at least, what I'm saying, he not too much scrub this base. Simple dude, man, his rifle, his pistol on his side. You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of business. Hell of a thing. But uh, extremely nasty, Brownsville, Brooklyn. Yeah. It's a hell of a thing, man. But I don't know, man. Uh, my favorite westerns: Stagecoach, Silverado, El Dorado, Rio Bravo, Shane. Anybody ever see that movie, Shane? That's a tearjerker. That'll destroy you, man. If you never saw that, it's a heartbreaker, man. It's one of those that'll tug at your heartstrings. It's a hell of a thing. But yeah, I just had to acknowledge this incredible black man, Bass Reeves, man. And brother, thank you for your service. And I wonder how many of his extended families still around. He passed in 1910. You know, like I said, it was a former slave, an ex-slave, a runaway slave, and it's a heavy dude, man. But yeah, and hell of a thing. Shane is a good Western movie. Yeah, Shane, Silverado, um, High Noon. It gives you insight into the mentality to some extent. Like High Noon is another one of those movies, man, where it's Gary Cooper, but you have to really watch it and study it, the message behind it. Uh, and there are messages in these movies. There is, and it's a hell of a thing. Some of these guys were just gunslingers, just straight up desperados, just trying to get that money, man. They were ruthless, and we wonder why things are the good, the bad, and the ugly. Craig points out, yeah, it's another incredible flick. On the order of with those spaghetti westerns, Eli Wallach, um, what's his name, Lee Van Cleef, Clint, uh, great movie. Eli Wallach was a dirty dude in that, man, but it was a hell of a movie. Like High Plains after High Plains Drifter, the Fistful of Dollars. That was Sergio Leone directed that, and I said, man, who shot Liberty Valance? It's another one that classics, no doubt about that. Lisa Marie, Big Boss Lady Fam says, no doubt. But man, just some really incredible movies, and I just couldn't get past that. Like I said, you know, like with Sister Harriet Tubman, what she did, man, with the Underground Railroad, how heavy that lady was. She definitely touched by God. There's no question about that. That's divine intervention because you couldn't move like that with having God hand, His divine hand on you. Her connections and everything like that. She freed so many people herself, her husband, and I mean she got freed and through the underground, and she kept going back to get people out, huh? Sister Harriet, she could have just just chilled, just said fuck it, I made it out, I'm good, I'm good, but nah, she went back and kept going back. Buck and the Preacher was a great western, yeah. That's Sidney Poitier and Harry Belafonte. Yo, that was Harry Belafonte was a real con man in that joint. He is no joke in that. But yeah, but the uh, Silverado. If you get a chance, Craig, I don't know. You probably watched it already. Because you on point. You're on your game. You know what I'm saying? But that's a hell of a movie. Danny Glover, and Danny Glover goes into the bar. Danny Glover goes into a bar. He's a blast. What I'm talking about with bass. You salute Queen Harriet. Yes. Salute Queen Harriet Tubman. Yes, Lisa. No doubt. Danny goes into a bar. Nah, everybody just, right? The lady Lisa serve him, right? He says he hasn't had a drink of whiskey and slept in a bed for 10 years. I'm like, damn, he slept in a bed in 10 years. Or a drink, all right, the whiskey, okay. You didn't fuck with the whiskey in 10 years, but damn, uh, you know what I'm saying? Like a bed. I mean, when was the last time you washed your ass? I mean, that's the other questions that we're thinking about. Like Craig pointed out, the horses be shitting all over. They never show that. They never show the outhouses. Unforgiven. They did show that where they had to go and kill this little desperado. Yeah, where they killed Clint Eastwood, Morgan Freeman. Was looking for this dude that cut these. The lady up. This. They went and you see the desperado come out of the go into the outhouse, and that's where they ended up, you know, taking him out, tightening him up. But yeah, and but you never see the horse shit like they come on, man, horses all over the place, cows, people walking. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Like Gunsmoke and what's that one with the horse cart, right? Bonanza, some incredible history, some great shows, some terrific shows, a lot of entertaining, like Capaloo, like with Jane Fonda. She was a good actress. They had, what's his name in there? Nat King Cole. Oh, man, what a voice. Smooth, silky, smooth. Him and Stubby K, and they're doing their thing, singing, but there was a great story behind that too. Yes, you'll never make me cry. Watch that movie, Capaloo, a good flick. These are the same people that were dying in the dark ages because they were so damn nasty. You're right, Craig. I mean, that's real. I mean, hygiene, man, definitely was lacking. You see them like when he comes off the trail. I'm talking about Clint Eastwood and the High Plains Drift, dust all over. High noon, there's dust all over their faces and the horses, and they look nasty. I mean, they're coming off the trail. They've been holed up for who knows how many days, and what town where. You know that they got no facilities out there. If you want to, I watch Wagon Train just about every day. It's a good show. Again, another one where how many wagons are in that trail where you're trailing along, and you have when how do they you're at night. Let's say if they're moving, they're going through so-called Indian territory, Indian territory, huh? How do you what do they ring a bell if somebody's got to use the I was gonna say facilities. Ain't no facilities. What the what facility? What am I saying? If they gotta go to the bathroom, they gotta do their business. How do they summon the head of the train to stop? And it had man, that was just like a time where yeah, we were in bondage, we were twisted, we were fucked up in the game for sure. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we all got through it for sure. But this brother, Bass Reeves, huh? Him had to go and deal with people, man, that had bad dispositions anyway. They were wanted. Like I said, how many times did he get called out of name? Nigga. Hey, nigga. I mean, they fucking with Clint. Clint is cool, he's good looking and tall, riding some pretty ass horses and shit, and he still got fucked with, huh? And this brother, he comes into town, he's wearing the two guns, he's got the rifle and shit. They know he ain't no joke. He murked 20 cats already, like I said, in the line of duty. How many dudes did he just slap the fuck up just because, like, yo, what? Nick, I'm what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, exactly. Can call in, yeah, being disrespectful, Lisa Marie, for sure. It's a hell of a time. But you know, I tell you, I made an observation not too long ago. Listening to music, I'm old school for sure. On that note, please don't forget, June 28th, we have the Springfield Day again from 12 to 8 in Springfield Park. And, so don't Don't forget that. We got Lot Picasso, uh, Sedan, Dan, the God of Sound, Lady Ms. Official, Lady Razzmatazz, the Clientele Brother, Playboy Mikey D, Will Seville, Eddie OJ, and Van Silk and myself will be the host, the host, however you want to call it and frame it. And that's June 28th, Saturday, from 12 to 8. Old school will be in the house and on display. And what I love and I respect and appreciate about old school is that, man, it was a beautiful time, a beautiful era. This generation, they missed out. They missed out on some really incredible creativity, for sure. And I was listening to the Temps, the Moments, the Dells, Shalimar, Rolls Royce, Wishing on a Star. It just took me back into a place where it's like, wow. Um, you know how many times they said love? Like most of the songs, I mean, there was love in it. Just that word alone, powerful. These music now, if you listen or whatever, they don't have that. They don't say that. You don't hear the word love. You know, uh, Wishing on a Star, man. Like I was watching Baby Boy like years ago, and it came on after Yvette and what's his name in the movie? Tyrese. When Baby Boy, when they was going through their thing, and then the song came on, before Rodney came over and started and lived with her. That shit was like, whoa. Just, yeah, real music, Lisa Marie said, for sure. You're right, Queen. And that's what it was, man. Just, I made a tape the other day, and it's just got some, like, whoa, from the Temps, to Gladys Knight, Neither One of Us, then uh, Kiss and Say Goodbye. Oh, it's just like I said, how many times did love, love that music? That's what it was all about. You know, real music, as Lisa Marie said, Boss Lady, Big Boss Lady. And it just touched my heart, man. And some of that stuff, like I say, why I listen to Natural High by Bloodstone and stuff that used to make me car wash. Yeah, Claudine. Yeah, yeah. Used to break me down and make me cry. Like because it had so much feeling and so much you can draw on it. You can go back and remember where you were at a certain time from a certain music, and that's what it's gonna be jumping off on the June the 20th. Because these cats, man, the Almighty Force Brothers, um, along with the acts that I had named earlier. They got bars like the Almighty Fourth or the AMF show. They discuss about bars, huh? They write. Will Seville writers. Mikey Playboy Mikey D over 50. They write. These are writers. Because they're prolific. Lady Miz prolific. Uh, with her new album that she's got out, a whole joint. You know what I'm saying? A new single and whatnot. Very, very prolific, and it's incredible. These young kids, like I say, they missed out on a whole generation of uh, brilliancy, if that's a word, brilliant artistry, and just some incredible stuff. And I'm thankful and that I came up through that era, and that we still have and cats like Sedan and Lot and uh, sisters like Raz and Lady Miz, Queen Boss Lady, Lady Kim Roper and stuff, where The heads are still in the right place. My man Craig Carmelli is a good brother. I don't know him, you know what I'm saying, but I know him. Karen, uh, good sister there. Uh, Alexa, what's the temperature in Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now?
Right now, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's 37 degrees
Damn,
Fahrenheit.
damn. Alexa, what's the temperature here?
Right now, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's 37 degrees Fahrenheit.
No, Alexa, what's the temperature in Far Rockaway, New York?
Right now, it's 41 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's not that bad. At 36, yeah, they still got it bad out there. Yeah, all throughout. Uh, like my boy out Eddie Prather, he's in Marianna, Florida. Alexa, what's the temperature in Marianna, Florida right now?
Right now, in Marianna, Florida, it's 66 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn, beautiful. 66 degrees. You know, I'm over here looking over my notes and stuff. I wrote some stuff. I just give myself like some talking points, to relay me, to put me here and put me there. I was looking at Wendy Williams, right? How they're trying to say that she is, not doing well or whatever. The past incapacitated, if that's the word, if the right word. That Alexa, what does incapacitated mean?
Incapacitated means unable to act or respond. It is often used euphemistically to say someone is busy or occupied.
Alexa, thank you.
Anytime. Literally.
So incapacitated. Yeah, they said Wendy was incapacitated that she couldn't do for herself, but she is actually looking much better and sounding incredible. And I wish Wendy, at least Marie said, you have Alexa going on too, no doubt. But yeah, I wish Wendy all the best, man. Struggling, man, fighting a good fight. They fucking with her and her money and whatever. She stopped drinking, which is good. Because when she was drinking, yeah, she was out of it. It's like anybody that, you do substance stuff, she liked that cocaine. And I don't know if she was still indulging with that, but it sounds like she's, on the road to recovery. She wanted to get the fuck up out of that room where she was staying, where they had her hold up. Yeah, let's keep. Alicia Marie said, let's keep that queen in prayers for sure. Yeah, keep Wendy Williams in our prayers, brothers and sisters, for sure. And she needs that. She's a good sister. I mean, we're human. We're all in this together. And she's, going through. But one thing about her, how she kind of snapped out of it when she realized that they fucking with her money. She said, "Yo, fuck that." Her son or whoever it was that using her credit cards, and she's like, "Nah, I'm going to get mine. I'm getting my paper. I'm getting the fuck up out of this situation here, this room they're holding me up in. I'm going to the hospital, answer some questions, and get back on track." But yeah, hopefully Wendy, like I said, comes up out of this, and we can only hope and wish and pray for her to hold it down. What should do your thing, Wendy? She'll be okay. Because I said from the time I saw her like a couple of weeks ago, she was twisted. She was out of it. I was like, damn, wow, what the fuck? But then, like recently, she made a because, like I say, she probably realized, man, all that money that she got out there. She says, "Oh fuck that." They were probably trying to bring her a bottle. She's like, "Nah, nah, I'm good. Nah, I don't need a bump. I don't need a pin. None of that. I don't need a hit. Nah, I'm good. I don't need a one-on-one. I need my money, huh?" Craig says we have to look out for her, even though she's a bitch. She's our bitch, no doubt, no doubt. Yeah, she's a bitch, but like you say, she's our bitch. You know, I like how you put that. You from Brownsville, from Beeville. You keep it gully. You know, you don't mince your words. That's what's up. Yeah, man, and it's all good like that. But you know, when you got all that money and you got leeches, you got people all around you trying to get yours and stuff like that, trying to get in your pocket and stay in there. It's like going to the Dominican Republic. I got a trip coming up uh, at the end of the month, and yo, man, they come at you hard, man. But them guys down there made it bad for everybody. Dudes just trying to go there and just have a decent time or whatever. The shorties are they up in your grill, man. But you just gotta do what you gotta do, man, just to hold it down pretty much. Craig, you been to the DR? He probably been to the DR. He ain't giving up no extra money. You know what I'm saying? Those girls want $100 an hour and crazy shit and lay up $500 for the night and all that mentally retarded shit. Like, nah, baby, I ain't got it. I don't have that. We have to keep uplifting our kings and queens because they're always trying to find something negative. That's Lisa Marie. That's a very positive, uprighteous queen who's on point. We have to keep uplifting our kings and queens because they're always trying to find something negative towards our people. And that is facts. That is real talk. There's no question about that. You know, that's why I stay away or try to minimize the sensationalism, that I, put out here, because we have, Craig says, not yet, but if I go, they can they can get it. Yo, yeah, they can get it, man, but there's a price to that for sure. Just you got to be frugal, man. You just can't go there just throwing it around like that. You know what I'm saying? Just go there with a purpose in mind. And if you're just going to lay out, stretch, have some fun, do it that way, and everything else, will fall in place. I got my little situation already, handled, if you want to call it that. It's like that. But yeah, so I'm good. When I was a newbie, when I went down there, uh, yeah, Shorty doo wops would come in and listen, baby, I don't have it. It's the first thing out of my mouth. I don't have it. You have it. They say you have it. You have a money. That's what they think anyway. You have it. You have a money. You on vacation, maybe, but I'm not giving up no $100 an hour, huh? No. Give me a round of applause for that. No, that ain't happening. No. I used to fuck with them. Nah, I ain't going into that. But thank you, Lisa. Lisa says she love my platform, King. You always keep it real. Yeah, that's all I know how. I don't know any other way. You know what I'm saying? I try not to get too far out there. Like I said, a lot of times there's stuff like with Bass Reeves and with Harriet Tubman, and it doesn't have to be February to be Black History to talk about something, man, that needs to be talked about on that order. Like I said, he was an incredible man. Never heard anything about him in school. Just recently learned who this man was. And Harriet Tubman, I always heard him, but I read it, and I'm like, damn. It's like that movie, Rose, with John Singleton, Don Cheadle, was it Rosewood, where in Florida, where that white lady said that she was raped by a black man, and this white dude had beat the shit out of her. You know what I'm saying? No black man raped her or whatever, but and they were going through, the white people. They say, oh, it's a black man. Then they go through the same. They go to Rosewood. They burn the town. It was crazy. So the blacks had to get the fuck up out of there, and they were going through. Now they're in Florida, right? And one of the most powerful scenes that I've ever saw was with John Singleton. He was directing this movie. Great flick, great movie. You had Vig Rames in there, and a great cast, and they did hell of work in there. And the people were getting up out of town, and white people are chasing them through the town, and then they're coming through the water, and all you could see, it was one shot, right? The next day, and like they were moving through this water. This is Florida, and you think you got to be thinking like, damn, there got to be motherfucking alligators in this water, but they didn't confront that. They were getting the fuck up out of there, getting to the railroad, getting to the train. But the next day, the next morning, John Singleton did a one shot with an alligator, like going across. That shit sent chills through me. I was like, ooh, because you know that they got the kids, they got elderly people going through those waters at night, and they never got confronted by the gators or anything like that. And all you see was the next day that shot over the water. I was like, wow, that was a hell of a shot, a hell of a scene, and a hell of a statement. No words were spoken, just that one thing. Like they're going through the water. Oh, look out for them gators. Nah, they didn't need to say that. That one shot the next morning that covered everything, and it was beautiful, masterful. You know, like him was a great director. Every time we have our own shit, they burn it down. Yeah, like the Black Wall Street, the same thing. We were rolling. We were rolling. Yeah, they burned it down. But that white lady, got raped. She was cheating on her husband. As soon as her husband left, she's cheating with this other white boy who's a Mason. He's a Freemason, but it wasn't uh what was that Prince Hall Mason was in a black, because when the white boy is running away, getting away because he didn't violate, he didn't rape this woman, he beat her, he beat the shit out of her, raped her, and now he's out. And then he shows his ring, to the brothers, and he was like, no. And then the older brother's like, no, don't fuck with him. You know, nah, he's amazing. But he ain't one of us. He ain't out. That kind of thing. But if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You know where I'm coming from. But it's a hell of a thing, man. But yeah, I'm not going to go too deep into that. I just wanted to thank everybody, man, for tuning in. And I appreciate you all and the whole thing. But yeah, keep that bass, Reeves. Look that brother up, Google him, and just see he was incredible, man. And just think about, watch some westerns, and then think about like a black man being in that spot, or just a black man that comes out. Like I said, Danny Glover came into the town. He ain't been in a bed, ain't had a drink of whiskey in 10 fucking years. 10 years. I said, damn. And I'm laid up. I'm comfortable. I got like 9 pillows. I'm like, what I'm saying? I'm stretched the fuck out. I'm looking. I'm sipping some shit, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, Danny. He ain't been in a bed or a drink. I'm like, oh man, he's twisted. He ain't talking about pussy. He ain't, what I'm saying? He ain't talking about getting, hit off or getting buffed off, getting his knob polished. None of that. He just said a bed and a drink. Huh? Never mind, like I didn't brush my teeth today or wash my hat. Nah, he just said a bed and some liquor. Huh? So, and this brother Bass was going to, like, capture motherfucker. Like, yo, you got to come. The warrant is up for you. Warrant is up. Come on. Come on. Come on, Billy. Look at Billy. And Billy only had a few drinks. Motherfucker ain't trying to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, Blaze, now get out here, nigga. Nigga ain't no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Look, this is the wild, 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 wild west. You know that dude ain't trying to hear that shit. And then Beige was like, yo, you have to do what you have to do. He murked 20 of them, like I said. Like, yo, all right, I don't kill, you know, when did the killing spree, come on, man. A Wild West is no fucking joke. I think Brownsville. Craig is from Brownsville. Brownsville is just like the Wild West, East New York, all throughout, man, all over Queens, South Side. It's rough all over the place. Milwaukee, Kansas is rough out there. Damn. If it's rough in Milwaukee, we try to get away, like, want to go and like live amongst the whites. But y'all are crazier than us. You know what I'm saying? I just like, listen, I've done traveling because it's the same shit all over. My boy out in Florida, he says, partner, these motherfuckers here are crazy as hell. Huh? He was in the Bronx. He says worse where he's at now in Florida than the Bronx. He was up there in Ogden Avenue in the hybrid section. Yeah. I love you too, Lisa. God bless you. Black people were making millions in that black selling watermelons. They made us ashamed of eating. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? They made a movie just about watermelons. Yeah. Karen said Milwaukee is bad. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad all over. Everywhere it's got their own story to tell. You think New York is bad? Yes, it is. At some places. They're not all over, but just in some areas and whatever. You got a knucklehead in every crew. You got a knucklehead. Like I said, look at these Westerns. They just, guy walk in the bar. Clint goes in the bar and they just start fucking with him. Just like, hey, Sidewinder. He's like, he told the dude, the guy said, yo, man, what else? Would you like anything else? He ordered a beer and a bottle of whiskey. He said, I like an hour a piece so I could drink it in. That's all he wanted. So all he wanted was an hour a piece to drink his whiskey and his beer. He told me, said, it ain't too good, but that's all we got. Clint ain't say nothing. Clint, cool hand, look, he's cool. You know, you can look at Clint. The vibe coming off of him is just ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's a killer. He's not a hired killer, but he's holding his own. Feel me? But anyway, just fuck with this dude till he had to do what he had to do, and he tightened them up. You know, he took care of business. He murked him. I don't know how many bodies he killed, but Bass Reeves had 20 in the line of duty. You know, like I said, I don't know if he just went out and just was slapping motherfuckers up on the regular, just bitch, bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga. How many times they call him a nigga? Then he had to like grab somebody up by the collars and then just like, yo, slap the shit out of him or just threw him down and stomped him. You seen them boots, right? You see them boots them motherfuckers wore? Them was stomping boots. Them dudes, man, this motherfucker here with these boots was just like, yo, I wonder where he got them boots from. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this dude here. Not the crazy motherfucker. This guy here. He looked like he's Polish or somebody from some foreign country. God bless him. And get them boots, man. How long did it take to put them bad boys on? You got to get some good saddle soap. You know, yeah, he listen. And he might look a little soft or whatever. A little pudgy or whatever, but he might, he might hell the race, man. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother always told me, don't judge a book by its cover. Mama said that, and she's right. What's this dude with these? Look at them boots. Look at them boots. Damn bad. I ain't gonna front. I could rock those. Those look like something Rick James would wear. You know what I'm saying? Rick would wear it. You know what I'm saying? Or the Funkadelics. You know, I went to see Funkadelic, and the dude came out in a diaper with boots, and cities had these little ankle boots, and I'm like, what the? I was young too. I was a kid, but when he came out with that diaper, I'm like, oh hell no, nah, come on, we want the funk, I didn't want it after that, but yeah, those boots are bad. They look like Females they could tell you, man, and those shits was expensive. You could tell those shits cost some fucking money. He's got the his saddle, right? That's leather. This dude had a few dollars. This dude had some fucking money. He's either Wild Bill Hickok, because look at that vest. That shit ain't cheap. None of that shit he got on is cheap, especially them boots. Come on, man, them shits are bad. What did Craig say? Craig says those beats. Craig is crazy. Craig says I moved to Queens. That's where I met Mikey D, Eddie, OJ, Big Will, and Steady B. Oh yeah, you knew the crew back in the day. When you came from Bville, when you got out of Brownsville, never ran, never will. Huh? Lisa Marie says, "Wow." Craig says, "Those boots, oh, those creeps are walking through shit." You know what? I wish I had a better laugh. Yeah, those are, but those are bad though. I mean, I'm not really making fun of because some shits. Look at them. And back then, I don't know how long it took him to put them bad boys. He definitely needed help getting them bad boys off, huh? But he kind of hooked up when you really look at him. He's laid, man. Got his brim. His shit is broke. Asian dude's tray. He's big. You know what I'm saying? And he look clean. He don't look dirty. Some of them dudes, man, with all that dust and shit, they look funky. Call it, call it as it is. Call a spade a spade. But yeah, he's all right. Got his shit together to some extent. You know what I'm saying? Are those gloves? I know them boots is fucking slamming. Them motherfuckers, man. Like you said, Craig, them shits are walking through shit. Imagine the amount of shit. Like the horse, the cow, and then you got the coyotes. They slept in those boots. Yeah, well, come on. You couldn't take them shits off, man. They sleeping at the campfire. Come on, man. You gotta, these motherfuckers come and slap him upside the head. They gotta put the boots on. He can't run. You know what I'm saying? With them shits on. With them, come on, man. Them shits is like, he's going out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He can't go to the store, fucking with people or in town or whatever. You know, hey, he looked like a Bill, right? That might be Wild Bill Hickok. I don't know. I just put him on there because I said, damn, these are some bad ass fucking boots. I just got fascinated. You know, I could rock those. Like I said, Rick James used to rock shit like that. He'd come out with his little skin tight shit on and whatever. Rick James, man, no doubt. Mm. So, uh, I don't know. So the brother here, these you could tell he got a few dollars. Not this dude here, right here, this motherfucker here is crazy. He's crazy. Look at him. His eyes. He eats raw meat. You could see that. You could see something is wrong with him. Huh? He's in therapy for sure. Huh? How much medication this motherfucker taking? Come on, really? Nah, he's twisted. Nobody want to be around him. He don't look happy at all. Huh? Huh? That's all he said all day. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Let me stop bugging out. And yeah, him here. He country. He hillbilly all day. Hillbilly Bob. Mm. Hey man, more power to him. It is what it is. Whatever works for you, be do you. Do you. They slept in those boots. Raw meat. Yeah, you can see that. He looks fucking crazy. For real. Come on. Motherfucker like that, you gotta sleep with one eye open. You can't invite him to your crib. You feel me? And leave him. Because, he's crazy. Psycho. I bet you crazy is in his person. Whatever his name is, they call him crazy. Crazy Ted, Crazy Joey. They didn't have no Joeys, right? Back then in the West, did they have Joeys? Bill Hickok. I only know Bill Hickok and what was the with Paul Newman and Robert Redford, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Hmm. Uh, and he eats raw meat. Yeah, he does eat raw meat. You can see that. They gave those people hard land instead of us. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? Where's our 40 acres and a mule? Yeah, they gave them. They took Craig. They took land. They didn't just give them the land. They took it. They went in there and drove the Indians out. And they did dirt. That's the real shit. Like when I let all the Saturday they got in New York here, they got Rawhide, Dead or Wanted Dead or Alive, Rifleman. I like the Rifleman. Good show. Chuck Connors. You know, you had a lot of incredible situations out of that with him and his son with Mark and stuff. And it's like I said one time before how I'm black, but you know, I like Good Times, Sanford and Son. I like all the shows, yes, but I like Leave It to Beaver. I liked a lot of the, Father Knows Best. I watched the fucking monsters, just a variety of something because I'm black doesn't have to be targeted in, just because, yeah, oh, I'm black and, Good Times is my shit or whatever. Yeah, that was a shit. James and yo, man, James was no fucking joke. He was a man. He was a father and he was a man for sure, straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? But again, Father knows best. There's messages. Leave it to Beaver. Got a message, man. Ward and June and shit and the stuff and Wally and yo, man, there was a message in that stuff. You can learn from that as well. You have to limit yourself just because you're black. Like Craig says, they we made a lot of money selling watermelons and stuff like that. They was talking about, oh yeah, we watermelon and chicken and what? You go to a restaurant, that's all they got on the fucking menu. High class. They eat what? They don't eat chicken. White people don't eat chicken. They don't eat watermelon. They love fucking watermelon, huh? I don't know about this crazy looking motherfucker there. The raw eating raw meat. I don't know what the fuck. Craig said those boots were for walking through shit. This motherfucker here. I wonder if he ever really had a good meal and relaxing thing had a slice of water. He can't eat just one slice of watermelon. Look at him. Come on, man. He's fucking, you know what I'm saying? He's miserable. He's crazy. But hey, I don't know. A lot of different things and shit. Craig is crazy. What is Craig? Yep, all those white shows. They were good babysitters. They were no doubt about that. Yo, I watched I Dream of Jeannie, the crazy ass motherfuckers that went around and got lost in the island, Gilligan's Island. I mean, that was the stupidest show that they ever made. Because first of all, if you really listen at the theme song on a 4-hour cruise, and Thurston Howell, the millionaire, billionaire, whatever he was, this motherfucker brought his whole wardrobe. Him and his wife Lovey, for a 3 or 4-hour cruise or whatever. And I said, wait a second. I said, these motherfuckers, they got all kind of different, luggage and for a 4-hour cruise. Really? Nah, something is not right with this picture. And they spend forever trying to get off this motherfucking island, which is, come on. We got the professor. The professor, he's just too smart. Is anybody fucking? That's the other thing. Is anybody, you know what I'm saying? The skipper, come on, man. Really? Ain't nobody going near this dude, man. Anybody jerking off or masturbating, any fucking thing really going on Uh, they trying to get off the island. They done blew so many different opportunities. And the skip, what kind of skipper is this motherfucker anyway? How did he get lost going around the island, 4 hour cruise? The metal started getting tough. The savage ship was rough. And not for the courage of the fearless crew, the minnow would be lost. You did get lost. Huh? Come on. I know them shows. Watch all of them shows. Yeah. I watched all Craig said he watched all those white shows now. Yeah. That's all we got to watch. I can't watch that shit with Cedric, the neighborhood and all that. I'm on cornball shit. Really? I mean, hey, listen, it is what it is. They're getting their money. Am I hating on them? Nah. I'm just like as Lisa Marie said, I calling it as I see it. I keep it real from my point of view. I keep it gully. And them shits are fucking corny, man. Them shows, man. Now, um, rock and all that, and the King. I never, you know what? Everybody hates Raymond or loves him or whoever or whatever, but the old shows are the best. So listen, please, we got the whole thing happening in June. The Waltons, yeah. Listen, Lost in Lisa Marie said Lost in Space. Yes, yes. That shit. Let me tell you, man. Um, there was some good shows, man. That Lost in Space. Uh, the professor was a little crazy, a little eccentric, but he was brilliant. He was fucking genius. The Waltons, good night, John boy. They went through like all them motherfuckers. I had to say good night. Took them like 7 minutes. I'm like, how many motherfuckers is in that house? But that reminds me of like, I listen. Uh, we had I don't know how many people, 14. There was so many people in the house. I didn't even, I didn't know everybody in there. I used to go out. There was somebody different every night. When I went to bed. Sometimes we slept in the tub. It was rough. It was rough. That's why I guess I'm a loner now because, yo, man, I see all the people, I get nervous. I go in crowds, I start freaking out. When I was getting high, what I'm saying? Dr. Smith, yeah, he was Dr. Smith. That was, let's see, he was eccentric, but, it was a good show. Will, Robinson, yo, Lost in Space. Forgot about that. Thank you, Lisa. No doubt. Yeah. The Brady Bunch. All right. They were sneaking around at night. They wasn't real brothers and sisters. And they was fucking. Something was going on. You know, Marsha. It wasn't just Marsha. Whatever, Greg and all the mother. Come on, man. That's something they was fucking. You know, come on. The Partridge Family, for sure. They had some good ass shows. I used to watch, The Flying Nun. That was a little bit like it was just out there. Yeah, I used to watch it hoping she would fly into a building. That was what I was looking at it for sure. Yeah, and then Lisa agrees with you, Craig. Yeah, they did. Dr. Smith did steal the show. Those shows were genius, man. It's so far ahead of his time. If you off into cartoons, the Jetsons, the Jetsons, that shit was like, you look at the shit we got now. A lot of that stuff is the Jetsons, the Flintstones, you know, Wilma, whatever. That if you didn't have the Flintstones, we don't have the Honeymooners, But yeah, it's just a lot of different. The Flying Nun, exactly. That was my favorite. Um, yeah, so because I'm black, I'm not gonna like I just be relegated, to the Sanford and Sons. It's a great show. Good times, great show. But I'm watching, uh, whatever I feel like watching, man. Like I said, I'm hooked off into these westerns now. I love, the rifleman, with that rifle, the concepts and stuff like that was just ingenious, really. Like I said, with that Lost in Space, not Lost in Space, Gilligan's Island, that's the only one that's just like, Everybody kind of just misses that or skips over, or it's just so entertaining that nobody really cares about the concept of them going around for 5 hours and lost on this fucking who knows where they're at on an island. And the only one that's got a change of clothes are the millionaire, Thurston Howell III and Lovey. They're the only one that switched up. You know, they have these little pageants and these different little things, and they're the only ones. Ginger and Marianne. Ginger. All right, she is a movie star, whatever. She's got her little a wardrobe and stuff like that. But it's a hell of a thing. But I'm caught up and caught off into this. You know what I'm saying? It's all good like that. And but Lisa said he did start writing for the show. I love the cartoons and stuff like that. But it's all good. God bless you, folks. And I'm going to stay with the theme. Uh, Look at something, along the lines of Black Wall Street. What happened? How did they, we lose out on Black Wall Street? And, because we had it going on then. So that might be my project for next week, along with some other current events. Like I said, I don't do the Puff Daddy and Steve Harvey, and I did talk about Wendy tonight. Um, but God bless her. I hope she recovers 100%. And Google Base Reeves do that, and he was a great man. And don't forget June. But we'll talk about. I'm gonna have Chucky Chuck next week, and DJ Divine as a follow up, just to talk about Springfield Day. But maybe I'll do up front about Black Wall Street, or maybe I'll close it out. I'll figure it out. I'll put it together on that. God bless you, Cam. Peace, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. And like I say, you can't be in the wrong if you're doing the right thing. And always, stay positive. Keep a positive frame, a positive mindset, and tell your loved ones that you love them. Huh? Just say you love them, hug them, hold them. Huh? Do that. Yeah, yeah. Keep it on the up. Positive side, baby. Uh, God bless you all. Lisa Marie, Craig, Karen, Lady Miz. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody. Yes, have a good night, y'all. Peace. London speak. Yo.